Today we're going to partner together to show you some unique ways to dye eggs for Easter. So we've got Tammy from Housing a Forest.
And Nathan from Minnesota Cold.
And we're excited to give this a try!
We're going to start by showing you how to make the perfect hard-boiled egg. So you start by layering a single layer of eggs in the bottom of your pan and then filling it with an inch of water above your egg. You're going to bring your water to a rolling boil, turn off your stove, cover your pot, and let it sit for 15 minutes. Now bring them to the sink and cool them off with cold water. Alright, so today instead of using traditional dye, we're going to dye our eggs using Sharpie markers. And what you need to do is you take your Sharpie marker and you just color straight onto your egg, and you want to use as many colors as possible, make it super bright and happy, but using patterns instead of actually drawing characters because it seems to work a little better just using patterns. So cover your entire egg so we see no more white. Okay, so now that your eggs are all beautiful and covered in Sharpie, I've poured rubbing alcohol into this dish, and we're going to use these eyedroppers to drip rubbing alcohol slowly over the top of your egg, and then as that happens it's going to kind of bleed with the Sharpie and make a cool pattern, and then you can kind of turn your egg as you want and see what happens.
For this one we're going to show you how to do tie-dyed eggs with actual ties. So we picked up a bunch of 100% silk ties at the thrift store, and the key is to make sure that they've got some bold patterns for this.
Okay, so you're going to take your tie and just cut off the fat bottom piece. Now just remove the outer layer of the tie. So with the pattern side up, lay your egg in the center of your tie and tightly wrap so that you have as much tie touching the egg as possible, and then use a twist tie to close. And wrap it around your egg.
After you've gotten the eggs covered with the pieces of tie, then you're going to take a pillowcase and cut it into little pieces, and then cover each of the eggs with a small piece of the pillowcase.
We ran out of twist ties, so now we're moving on to pipe cleaners. Place your wrapped eggs into your pot, fill with water an inch above the eggs, and then add a 1/4 cup of vinegar. Now boil the eggs like we explained earlier. Now that your eggs are boiled and cooled, we're going to unwrap them and see what happened. So there's the first layer. We're down to the silk tie.
Whoa! That's cool!
That is. I really like that one. These are so cool.
Whoa, look at this one!
Whoa. Whoa. Oh, that's cool. Whoa. Oh, geez. This is cool. This one's really cool. Whoa. Look at this one. This is so pretty. This one's my favorite. This one's mine.
For this one, we're going to use crayons to dye our eggs. So after you have boiled your eggs while they're still warm, remove them from the water and just gently dry them off just a little bit so that there's no water on your egg. And then while they're still warm, you'll just take crayons and you can draw designs, see how it kind of melts on your egg as you go. Or you can take crayon shavings and just kind of sprinkle it over top as it's laying on your plate and watch the wax kind of do the coloring. So there's a whole bunch of crayons in the center, and I'll get you each an egg. Yeah. Can I?
Whoa.
And all sides are kind of getting...
If
your egg cools off too much, you can just put it in the microwave for 10 seconds and reheat it. Oh yeah, it should. That cream might not. Try it.
We're going to make some volcano eggs, and to do that we're going to add some baking soda to each of these dishes. Then we'll put some water in that to turn it into a paste. You're going to want to keep mixing it until you have the consistency of toothpaste. And last, we are going to add some food coloring to give it a little bit of color. Now you're going to take a paintbrush and take some of the paste and put a very thick coat
Wait, we
of
have to do different
the
colors.
paste on each of the
And it looks
of the eggs.
Oh my gosh, this one's a thick one.
looks like
I'll wash my.
it's clumped up though.
Now we're going to take some vinegar, fill up these jars with vinegar, and then drop the baking soda covered eggs into the vinegar and see what happens.
That's like mint stuff. Whoa, it's good. 3, 2, 1. Whoa.
And if you want a really big effect for your last one, take the 2 jars, put a pie pan on top, put the tubes directly above, and then place the egg on top.
1.